So, since I work as a freelance digital marketer, I am mostly working from home. This week in particular has not been the most productive. I am not going to lie. I have been extremely distracted and I haven't been able to focus on my work very well. My screen time is on my phone, my screen time is very low because I have uninstalled most of the social media apps from my phone because I always kept reaching for it. And it's only after I deleted it from my phone did I realize how much I was reaching for my phone in between periods of boredom because um, it happened several times this last week when I was just on autopilot. I would reach for my phone, I would take the phone, and then I would be like, what am I going to do now because I have deleted all of the social media. That's when I actually started to take notice of how often I was just reaching mindlessly for my phone. And so I think deleting it from my phone was a good idea, but I have somehow started to compensate for that by getting distracted on my laptop when I'm working. So every time I would sit for a focused block of work, after about 15 to 20 minutes, I would start to feel very antsy and restless, and I would end up going on YouTube, watching random videos, and scrolling on Instagram from my laptop. It is not the same experience, it's not as addictive, but it still does not change the fact that I should be working in that work block and not scrolling social media. I was all over the place. I felt very overstimulated from constantly watching something or the other on my laptop instead of working. And so today, as I start this week, I kind of just want to stay away from my screen today. Instead, I have put my screen away. I will be going back because I do have a coaching call later this evening. But for the most part, I just want to spend the day reading this book. I had this book for almost a year and I started a few pages when I just got it. And then, of course, because I really struggle finishing things after I start them. This has become like my characteristic trait. I start something and then I leave it halfway. And this year, I really want to focus on finishing things that I start, and I want to be very intentional about this. And so, on days when I want to slow down and I don't want to be sitting in front of a screen all day, I have decided this year that I am going to spend the day reading a book that is related to work so that I'm still getting work done. I'm still giving my brain that gymnastics that it needs to figure these things out, to learn something new, but I am not being too hard on myself and I'm not pushing myself to the point where I get completely drained and exhausted. So let's train our focus muscle today. So I'm going to be spending the rest of the morning and the afternoon reading this book. I'm just going to try putting this maza into this ice cream machine. I'm hoping we get maza sorbet. Let's see. Oh, ये चालू है क्या? This is actually working and I'm very excited. It is starting to thicken up. So good. Have a winter. Yeah. I did not expect that it would work, but मेरे को तब से I really wanted to try it. So I just had a few questions about qualifying them because they need to have. But